Hello everyone, we are Andres and Giedre. We spend years and years dreaming and planning on how we can quit and leave boring and meaningless city life behind and live more sustainable, healthier, slower paced life in the countryside. And in 2022, our dreams came true. We sold our home in the UK and set off to sunny central Portugal. It wasn't plain sailing from the beginning. Buying our off-grid homestead cost us a lot of patience and time. Follow our journey from the very beginning and we really hope it will inspire someone else to make that choice, as life is just too short for 9 to 5 work to pay bills routine. And yes, we do regret one thing about our journey. It's a fact we haven't started it earlier.
Okay, today we are receiving timber for our barn roof. Even the paperwork are not ready yet, but yeah, we asked them to bring it a bit earlier to avoid any further delays. And we just need to make a room where we're gonna store this timber.
Because we don't want to store it outside in the sun.
Yeah, we just want to leave it here. You know, it's still quite hot in here, but at least there's no direct sunlight. So I'm just trying to imagine how big the pile will be, but probably it's gonna be enough for this central bit. Yeah, and the other thing, I need to get a workbench. All the stuff is around us on the floor. Luckily we have some shelving which we bought back from the UK, so at least some of the stuff is on there. But yeah, my plan is in this corner, yeah, put a workbench, put some plywood on the walls as well to hang stuff, just make a little bit of tidying up. But again, still lots of projects unfinished, like chicken coop. Gee, when are you going to do the chicken coop?
I promise to do next week.
Okay. So yeah.
Because we want chickens.
Yeah, the sooner we're gonna finish it, the sooner we're gonna have chickens. today. That's basically the only job which we can do, because our new chicken coop will be in the shade. And yeah, I done some welding, welded another supporting leg from this side, maybe another one it will be needed from other side, but yeah, so we'll start putting the walls up of the chicken coop, putting the plywood. Probably some of you remember in our Q&A video, I think I said, we touched a subject of what to buy when coming to Portugal, what is cheaper elsewhere. And I mentioned that we knew that we're getting this property probably mid-August last year, and since then basically every single weekend we're going to boot sales, or you can call it flea markets, and just buying all sort of stuff. So for the chicken coop I will make some metal hedges out of that, some hinges, which you can see they are old and rusty, but for that sort of thing you don't really need the new shiny things. To buy them in a hardware shop over here, for those two basically you would pay, I don't know, 7-8 euros, maybe even more, and they cost me like 50p each, or like, I can't remember, 2 for a pound or something. Also got locks like that. So these were like, I don't know, I can't remember the prices exactly, but I didn't pay more than a pound for each item, probably half a pound or something. What else? Hooks. These were like, I don't know, 50-30p or something. In the shop they're like €3 each. Got some hinges. These are covered in looks like a paint or silicone or something like that. So obviously they're not new, they're not clean, but for the chicken coop, I mean, that's more than enough. They do the job, you know. So for all this bag of stuff I'm gonna use on a chicken coop, I calculated roughly in a shop that would be around €40. And all this in a flea market cost us like, I think in the region of, I don't think it's cost even £5 or something. So yeah, that's a tip. Get lots of junk before coming to Portugal. That will save you money.
What?
Where are we?
Sunny Portugal.
A bit away from the chicken coop.
Yeah, and home. And we took kittens with us. And
So that's why you're lost and looking into the bush?
yeah, I just need to babysit them. So yeah. We came here for a swim. It's nice. Let me get them. Found one. Another one. Here's we've got.
Come on, Gav. Come on to swim. Water is not bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Gav is calling me in. Coming. Yeah, the bottom is quite rocky and some of those rocks are quite sharp. So we got our old swimming shoes. I got them for like 10 years, maybe even more. They're brilliant.
On the beach. On the bank.
Geese.
It looks like we're staying here.
We are stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
As you can see, the plywood will be secured with brackets like that, bolted from the other side, and we decided to put the offcuts on top of the rebar to create even a small air gap. So I think the inside of the coop won't be heating up so much. That gap will work like insulation. And regarding the roof, we're gonna cover it with I thought I had one sheet here. We got some metal metal roof panels, small ones, probably about 5 or 6 of them. So that would do greatly on the chicken coop. The plan was to use them panels on the roof and on the walls, but probably they're gonna warm up way too much. Even, well, the coop is in a quite good location. You got the sun now, but during the day, them eucalyptus trees, the sun is basically somewhere behind them. So during the hottest time of the day, the chicken coop will be in the shade. Okay, just cut all the sharp bits of the roof, all the screw tips which went through and bolts. And I think tomorrow we're gonna put the roof on, the metal roof, and work the sides with wooden offcuts to look like a little log cabin. I think chickens will enjoy it.
Oh, it's gonna be lovely. Nice project. Well done.
Lunchtime.